A not-so-nice holiday message to President Obama from one of his top Democratic allies, ratcheting up pressure on the commander-in-chief to get tougher on Iran, warning the U.S. and its allies may now be on the verge of dealing with a full-scale nuclear arms race in the Mideast.
If you're talking about producing more advanced centrifuges that are only used to enrich uranium at a quicker rate, you're really not thinking about nuclear power for domestic energy. You're thinking about nuclear power for nuclear weapons.
Bob Menendez, the powerful chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, is reacting to a boast today by the head of Iran's Atomic Energy Agency that uranium enrichment is progressing, and they're planning to build a whole new generation of equipment to enrich uranium but need further tests, which could blow a major hole in an interim deal Secretary of State John Kerry cut last month that allows Iran to develop centrifuges as long as they are not brought into operation for 6 months. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been a fierce critic of the interim deal that would ease some sanctions on Iran in exchange for them ending their nuclear program. Today, the Embassy of Israel in Washington released a statement flatly declaring, quote, installing additional advanced centrifuges would be further indication that Iran intends to develop a nuclear bomb and to speed up the process of achieving it. And when Congress returns to work next month, there could be new urgency for legislation pushed by Menendez and Republican Mark Kirk that has 47 co-sponsors from both parties. It would allow the talks to continue, but would also ready a new round of sanctions in case Iran backs out. Kirk telling Fox today, quote, if we want diplomacy to succeed and we want a world without Iranian nuclear weapons, we need to make clear to Iran's leaders that bad faith in negotiations will be met with the toughest economic sanctions in history. Menendez and other top Democrats have pushed that legislation over the vehement protests of the president, who at his year-end news conference insisted the tentative deal with Iran has teeth.
We'll know if they are violating the terms of the agreement. They're not allowed to accelerate their stockpile of enriched uranium.
Menendez says he agrees with the president to a point, but thinks Congress needs to be ready if diplomacy does not succeed.
And if anything, the administration's getting the best of all worlds. It's getting Congress showing a strong hand to the Iranians at the same time that the administration is seeking a negotiation with them.
Now, the State Department spokeswoman Marie Harf told us that talks will resume Monday morning to finalize details between Iran and the P5+1, but a top advisor to Iran's supreme leader said today they want direct talks with the U.S., possibly thinking they can get a better deal if they cut out France and other U.S. allies. Shannon?
Interesting strategy. We'll see where that goes.
Good to see you.